Good evening. When driving somewhere, for example, to school, to work, or even to tonight's meeting, you might have been able to tell the difference between a beginner driver and more experienced driver. Do you ever try to press the horn to make the beginner driver to drive more fast? Many years ago, I was driving quickly to pick up my husband from work. While I was driving, there was a car suddenly changed into my lane. It had not even turned on the signal lights. It made me almost hit the car. When I intended to press the horn, I noticed there was a label at the back window labeled "Novoice driver." I started to wonder, what did it mean? The first thing came to my mind was that the driver was deaf. He or she cannot hear anything. Maybe there are some other reasons, such as the driver was arguing with his or her spouse last night. Therefore, he or she in a bad mood, so he or she doesn't want to talk. Or even maybe he is a teacher. He is a teacher. He talks too much in the school, so he doesn't want to talk. Therefore, a no-voice driver was needed to tell people it was useless to sound the horn. Therefore, I didn't sound the horn. Instead, I followed the car slowly. By the time I arrived to my husband's workplace, it was late. My husband asked me why I was late. I told him that the car in front of me labeled "No-voice driver." My husband was amazed by the label. He asked, "It sounds strange. I've never heard of it. What did it mean?" I said, "I don't know. Maybe the driver was deaf. Therefore, a note was needed. Or maybe he's in bad mood. Or even he talks too much in the classroom. So a note was needed to tell people it's useless to sound the horn. Therefore, I didn't sound the horn. Instead, I followed the car slowly and quietly. That's why I arrived late." My husband said, "It's okay. Show it to me next time when you see the label again. I really want to figure it out." I said, "Of course." It was a week later when I saw the label again. That day, we went to a parking lot to park our car. I saw the car that parked next to us labeled "No-voice driver." So I immediately pointed to my husband. "See, that's the label I was talking about." My husband looked at it and laughed. "Are you kidding? It's clearly written as novice driver and not no-voice driver." What a novice driver means is that he or she is a new driver. It definitely doesn't mean the driver is deaf. I said, "Really? I don't believe it." He said, "Go and look at it clearly and carefully." Then I went to the car closely and looked at it carefully. It was really written as novice driver and not no-voice driver. Actually, I found the two words are very similar. And the difference between two words is the letter O.